Before we begin the video, I want to announce a free program that I'm releasing to the Clash Royale players. Preferably, if you haven't made it to UC yet and want to hit that goal in your Clash Royale journey, or whatever you want to call it. The program's gonna only last for a whole season, so that's more than enough time for you guys to get good at the game and reach your ultimate champion. I'm gonna talk more about this at the end of the video, so if you guys are interested, you guys can watch my whole gameplay. If you guys like how I describe my thinking skills, my in-game decision making skills, then this is perfect for you, and I'll see you guys at the end if you guys are interested. Alright? Alright, welcome back to the Clash Royale video. We're gonna be running this deck at the Path of Legends, so let's get started and run it. I completely forgot to check the clan mail and the decks or whatever. I am just very like bullet train, and I don't easily get distracted. Let's say that. We're gonna go Berserker behind this King Tower, and yeah, that's the best play I could possibly make. He's probably playing Lava Hound. I've never ever played Lava Hound against this really fast cycle deck, but I already know the strategy that I'm gonna implement for this thing is bait the exactly arrows on the Berserker so that he's not gonna be able to destroy that barrel. What does he have? Zap, and then I'm gonna be able to go wall breakers. I might go let the King Tower. Oh, please don't. No. Okay, mistiming a little bit on my part. I thought it was Flying Machine was faster, but we're gonna go with this so that the Valkyrie does not destroy it. All right, arrows, fireball, and zap. For some reason, he has all the spells in the world to counter each of my win conditions, so that's not that good. But we're gonna go Berserker up here just to force out like maybe flying skeletons, flying dragon skeletons. That doesn't kill it, right? No, it doesn't. I know my mechanics, and it's only been like one video that I made this deck on. We gotta watch out for those flying air thingies because I only got Dark Goblins, so let's cycle quickly. He's gonna use the zap on that. And I'm going to force out a fireball in this as well, so that my Dark Goblin can take care of those flying machines. And the Iceberg is actually going to do something crazy. Okay. He might ignore the Dark Goblin. I should have probably went with the Dark Goblin, just to be a little bit annoying, but it's all good. Do we have to defend that flying machine? Berserker is actually pretty good, not going to lie. Yeah. We're going to go Iceberg like this. I don't know if you guys watched the last video. Only like 36 people have watched it so far. But I did mention that I've come up with an idea that I'm going to be making UC with a new deck every season. So I'm going to learn a lot throughout the process. And I'm going to build the blueprint strategy of how to get good with any freaking deck. And possibly make top 10k with each season with it. So imagine that. Imagine I become like best player in the world just because of this strategy that I've implemented for myself. He's going to fireball that. So we're going to be prepared for that. And I might just go Evo wall breakers on that. And then tank with the Skelly Barrel. So that Dark Goblin could destroy it. And boom, perfect. We're going to support this Dark Goblins. He's going to have to do one side. He might go with the arrows on one and then zap another. Nice. We're actually doing really wonderful right now. We're going to play a quick Giant Skeleton. So those things, when they die, you could just ability like crazy. I'm going to go with the low Dark Goblin. He's probably going to go with Zap or an Arrows. So we're going to force Zap on this and then go Skelly Barrels on the left. He did a good job, not going to lie. He's going to actually do that. And I think we could just spam at this point. Keep our Dark Goblin alive, so it's going to get an insane ton of value. Keep it alive still. Okay, maybe we might be in trouble now. So we might have to pressure real quick. We might have to pressure. I think he's going to defend that though. Please. Okay, we have a Dark Goblin to save us and we don't... Why is he running Dagger Duchess? I don't know. It just killed one of the Dark Goblins. I mean... Why did I play Dark Goblin right here, dude? I played it too high. I played it so high and the Flying Machine killed it. That was... I don't know why I always lose the first game now. Sometimes there's like moments where... Or a period of time where I always lose the second game. and then the last game, and then now it's just the first game in the beginning. But overall, I played that pretty well for it only being my 5th match, I think, for it. And I was doing really good until one mistake, so I'm not really sad about it. It's just a waste of time. Actually, I don't even think I'd call it a waste of time. I'd call it a time of growth. Because all I have to do is analyze the replay and think what I did wrong, and that's how I become that player. Honestly, that's all it takes. Is just like a little moment of reflection, and you become like beast mode. He's also running a Dagger Duchess. Why am I playing Dagger Duchess? Did it get a buff or something? There's no way it got a buff. Okay, that archer took like 1,000,000 damage. But a good thing, my tower actually has 1,000,000,000 more health, so that's the good thing. Yeah, why is everyone running, Okay, I gotta go like this. I don't want that berserker to die. I want those minions to die instead. But, okay, I don't know if that was the double damage. I think that was double damage, because the thing, it explodes, and then it got that little more explosion in. Okay, this guy's a really fast, high-pressure player. And I kind of was late for that giant skeleton. Why am I having trouble right now? Okay, I think I'm going to need to stop commentating for a little bit. Okay, he has a lot of flying troops to deal with my giant skeleton. We're going to play an ice bird like this. He's going to try to keep that alive. He goes with... I hope he pressures here. We're just gonna stack everything in the back. Okay, he has poison, which is not good. Can literally get like the biggest poison of his life. Actually, that was good that he played it that early, so that he has to cycle to another poison and he won't be able to. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that Dark Goblin stays alive though. I want it to stay alive. Oh, Berserker ran out of we might get a lot of damage here. And then we're gonna go... No way, we take the tower. Please save me. Dark Goblin, please do your thing. Let's go. Oh my god. And just get rid of that. Go with the poison. I dare you, go with the poison. We're gonna go Dark Goblin, then Log. We don't have enough elixir for that. He might go Hog Rider any moment. Okay, I don't know how we predicted that, but he does get a ton of poison value. And I don't actually know what to do with this matchup. I'm gonna have to analyze it later. But I will check his profile right now. He had mini picker the whole time, so it was actually a really good play for him not to do that. Poison is probably my most worst card to go against, because he could literally just play anywhere on the map, and I can't play anything in it. I can't play a Dark Goblin, I can't play a Skelly Burrow, it's gonna die. I can't play a Goblin Gang, it's gonna die. I can't play Wall Breakers, it's gonna die. The only thing I could play is Berserker into it, and it's basically just like clogs the lane. So it's so annoying. I think that's a matchup that I'm gonna have to learn how to beat throughout the season. Is going to be really annoying. But we finally don't go against Dagger Duchess player, so that's a good thing. Now we can like actually beat players up. And I think I could actually do like my most signature king activation, the thing right here. I think is this, and then you do go with the wall breaker right here. I think I'm just gonna let that connect. That will actually not even reach the tower. The death bomb or the thing bomb. I have nothing, so I'm just gonna play Skelly Barrel so that he doesn't support his push. That's kind of annoying, man. We're gonna get those skeletons in, and even more skeletons for my ability of Skeleton King. I think that's what I should be doing more, the abilities. So we're just gonna tank one shot from the Dark Goblin and miss it. Don't worry, I'm still learning my mechanics. It's been 10 years, but it's all good. Let's just maybe force out a zap with this. I don't know. That Inferno Dragon is gonna be like stalled, so he's gonna have to defend that. Those are a lot of damage. I mean, It was like 200 ticks of damage, but I'm fine with that. We go like this, and those goblins actually do help out, so... But I'm still gonna lose the tower. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, that's so much damage. I think we're gonna get a sneaky goblin, a sneaky dark goblin, but I don't want to show him my play yet. I want to play it in the moment where he's unprepared. So I'm just gonna go berserker on this. I'm gonna wait till he is like really focused on his offense, then I could go in on the left. With the Dark Goblin, of course. And since I have a fast cycle, I'm gonna champion down. Okay, he's just gonna eat that damage. I wanted to tank. So just do that. I'm gonna spam everything right now actually. And then chill a second. So like he could do his spells. Chill a second. Wait for a perfect opportunity to go in. Oh my god, so sexy. This comeback was insane. This was a comeback, right? He's gonna go Mega Knight in the pocket. Oh, I actually went Hog Rider. That's even better. Because I could just lug. And they wouldn't even get a little shot on the tower. And we're back in the winning. So we still need like one more to catch up. But I think that this is in the Lou League. Actually, never mind. We got the three wins down, so that's pretty cool. We're against Mr. Boombastic. Honestly, I'm going to run 2 more games, and then I'll talk about it while I'm playing. The program, of course. But we'll after this match, I'll talk about it. And then, so that you guys will never, ever figure out when I'm going to talk about the program. So that you guys have to stay... You know what? I'm going to talk about it in the middle of the video. I'm going to talk about it right now. I literally don't know what I have prepared. It's only like a little general. But... for those of you guys that actually skip to the end and don't actually wait, hold on. I think I have to defend that. Yeah, I do. So this is actually for those special people that actually want it, not just skip to the end. So you guys are the lucky ones. You guys are the lucky ones that actually want to reach Ultimate Champion because you're still here. And then for the people that go to the end, they're gonna be like, where is it? This guy's faker. So the program is pretty much going to be like a season long, and I'm going to have like a routine where I take you accountable. Make sure you do your steps every day. For example, analyze 1 replay a day, or post in the DMs of what you learned about. And I'm going to try to make it like a group so that we could have like a practice. So that if we get enough guys in my group, then we can do like practices and stuff of all type of players. It's gonna be really cool and fun. If you're down for that, then join the Discord and we could discuss more about it. This Berserker is gonna get a lot of damage. I'm literally sacrificing my gameplay just to talk about this program, so I think I might just end it here, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna go Skelly King in the back, and then Skelly Barrow in the back right. Go Berserker up here. We're actually gonna cycle with. We're gonna have 3 Skelly Barrows. That's actually kind of crazy. I know this deck is good, but oh my god, that actually reached the Dark Goblin. This kind of like the cool thing about this deck. The bad thing about this deck is that it's kind of weak sometimes. Skelly King is going to help out right there. Hopefully it goes back to like destroy that miner a bit more. He's going to Mighty Miner that, and I'm just going to go like this. Take care of that cannon that he's going to place, and then go like this. He's going to probably go with the... Okay, yeah, he didn't get it in time. We're going to go with another Dark Goblin. That actually gets a good connection, solid connection. We're going to go, since he just used the log, we're going to go like that. And maybe go on the Skelly on the right. He did do a great job of defending. I'll give it to him. He goes with the... Oh my god, dude. That's so dumb. Oh my god. He got the luckiest poison of all time. And I'm not even going to lie. That was a pretty good poison because he actually did that. And now he's just toying with me. You're funny. Do we end it on the loss, boys? Do we end it on the loss? No, we never end it on the loss. Well, he is playing E-Golem, so we're obviously going to go Skelly King in the same lane. I don't know what to do. This is my first time playing with this archetype against E-Golem. I think we apply a little bit of pressure so that he can't go all in on the right, while that King of Skelly can stay alive the longest. And we get the okay, missed timing of the NATO. And we're gonna eat a little bit of damage here. Or I should have actually defended. Okay, I didn't know he had arrows, so basically the Dark Goblin dies and my Skelly King dies as well. He's gonna go with another E-Golem. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I'm gonna swap it for guards. I think that's just the better. Still the same archetype, but we're gonna try to get a win on this with this one. Why is everyone running Dagger Duchess? I think I picked the worst deck for this meta. Okay. Goes with the knight. Accidentally played my guards. I was trying to pick the Skelly Barrel, but it's all good. Alright, everyone's running arrows, so I really can't. I guess that's also a good thing, so that we could force it, but I don't know. Does he have log? Okay, just take as much health from the knight as possible. Let's go with the simple Berserker. He used Royal Ghost and Knight, so he's forced to use like Bandit or something. Okay. But what did I just see right now? Alright, I don't know how that connects. Alright, I don't know how the Barbarians still are hitting the tower. We're gonna go like this. Pretty sure he has the Royal Ghost, so we can go Berserker and Wall Breakers on that. And we'll just eat that damage from the Royal Ghost. We did kinda... Is he gonna arrow that? He's gonna arrow the tower. I know for sure. He's actually gonna save it on defense. We're just gonna let that Dark Goblin do its thing. And then we defend with this. Is he gonna arrow now? Alright, I need to focus up. Do we bait out the arrows? What do we do? How do we actually defend P.E.K.K.A? He's gonna have to arrow that. We're gonna time it well. Oh wow, I think I lost. Actually no, I think I did good. I think I did good. This thing's gonna explode, right? And it's gonna distract them, all while my Baby Dragon actually helped out a little bit. We're gonna go like this. This is gonna explode everything. Nice. And then we just log. Okay. Now we just go with the simple guards. He's gonna go with the bandit up high. Nice. Just defend, Cannoneer. Cannoneer, defend. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying my best. I don't think I'm good with Cannoneer. Cannoneer is really hard. It's been like the longest time I've not played it. Skelly Bear on the back. This is really like overwhelming for my brain. Alright, bad Berserker. I'm not really sure why I did that. Gonna do that. Gonna do this. It didn't even freeze the battle ram. Am I just not a cycle player or what? Wait, it freezes the tower? Alright. I don't really know what to say, man. We lost all our games. I think we literally only won one game. Alright. This is just the beginning.